Hello, in this section of the tutorial we're going to continue working with matrices, and in this section we're going to use the calculator to solve systems of equations using matrices. And there are actually more than one way to do this, and the calculator can handle doing it different ways, which is kind of neat. You can even check your work by solving it by two different methods if you like. So there's a little bit of variety. So we're going to go through that real quick, and I just want to let you know that you actually have the basic tools to do this already. You know how to enter the matrices. You know how to do basic inverses and things like that. So you're going to be able to solve systems of equations. We're just going to put it all together in this section. Okay. The first thing I want to show you, let's go into the matrix menu. We still have our matrices here that we've defined before. And what I want to show you first is that you have to know a little bit about matrix math in order to understand what I'm about to say next, but I'll do my best to try to give you a little bit of a lesson as we go. So here's a 3x3 matrix, right? Now, matrices can be used to represent a system of equations. Usually if you remember back to algebra, when you had 3 equations and 3 unknowns, you had x, y, and z for your unknowns. And so you would have literally 3 equations. Maybe it was 2x plus 3y plus z is equal to 5. And then you'd have 2 more equations, that are different, but each of them have x, y, and z, and they're equal to something. And so you need to solve that. And so you can do substitution or graphing or whatever to find the solution where all of those things intersect. But you can also use matrices, and it's actually a little bit easier to do that. In order to really, there's 2 different ways to handle it, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways. The first way is if you construct your matrix. Let's go back into the matrix menu. If you construct your matrix, we'll go to Edit in what we call an augmented matrix. All right, an augmented matrix means that you'll have your coefficients for your system over here, and then on the last column you'll have what's on the other side of the equal sign. So rather than talk about it, let's just go and look at this. Let me go ahead and change this from a 3x3. Let me go ahead and change it to a 3x4 to make 4 columns. So after I've changed it to a 3x4 matrix, I want to go ahead and change the matrix itself to a system of equations that I happen to